Welcome and welcome back, dear Tarot Pals, to another Pick a Card reading. If you've been a continued subscriber, a part of the Tarot Pal family, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope it's been a fantastic new year for you because I'm shooting this in the new year. It is, of course, a timeless reading for what can we expect for the next 3 months. If you're new to pick a object reading or pick a card, I've not put in a card today. You can pick one of the 4 objects which have been placed here, or you can put more than one object as well if you feel drawn to it. Okay, pause, breathe, and I'm going to give you a close-up of your pile. Ignore my nails. I am back from a 10 days mountain vacation, which was half trekking, so I didn't get the time to do the nails, and I really want to get this done today. Okay, we have the first option as the evil eye. Second is a notebook with a labradorite right in the center. I love how it shines. The third one is a rose candle or a red candle with rose on it, whichever way you want to say it. A crochet of, I'm going to call this a flower of life because I do see the flower of life. So that's your 4 different options. Take your time, pause, and I will see you in your pile. Hello and welcome again for those of you who's picked the Evil Eye charm. This is a timeless reading. We are going to look at what energies are you currently in, what's going to happen in a span of the next 90 days, what can we expect, what is the after, so what would be the outcome of the next 3 months that are going to unfold for you. We'll look at tarot, we'll look at oracle. If you want a personal reading, you will find my email address. That's the best way to reach me in the description box below. I'm also on Instagram, so of course you can DM me as well. We do a lot of live readings and a lot of fun daily readings on the Instagram account. So I, invite you to follow me there if that intrigues you. If you haven't already hit subscribe, please hit that button because it does mean the world to me. Okay, let's start. So first I'm going to see, using the Everyday Witch Tarot, what energy is this pile currently in as we do this reading. Okay, of course it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. You know the disclaimers, but always important to mention. Okay, so the energy of this pile when it's entering, we have 1 card. I'm going to take 3 cards here maybe, or let's look if I'm okay. We have 3. Okay, 7 of Swords, Ace of Swords, wow, and the 10 of Pentacles. Quite a lot of mixed messages here, and of course it's a lot of people are going to watch it. So again, take what is sounding right for you and leave the rest. Okay, all right, first thing I want to talk about is when you're watching this reading, there's a certain amount of an underlying family drama, a family trouble, something related to your home, your family, your property, where there's been a certain kind of a conflict, a certain kind of a deceit. You feel betrayed by somebody you stay with, okay, somebody in your family. There's a certain amount of as if I deserve better, or I want to be better, or I should have been offered this in a better way, especially related to those you live with. Now this could be of course the family itself, your mother, father, sister, husband, or it could be anybody who is in your soul family. But there's a lack of trust, there's a lack of feeling like you've not been treated fairly is the emotion that I'm getting. For some of you, you could literally be going through a divorce when you're watching this, okay? Or you're planning to get out of a marriage where you feel like there's a lie, a lot of lie and a lot of illusion, and you're ready to face your own truth, speak your truth, cut through the bullshit, and you've already started certain conversations. In short, when you're watching this reading as an energy, whether it's your home, whether it's your relationship, whether it's your professional life, which is your career, you are giving everybody a piece of your mind. You've seen through a lot of the deceit that has been at play, and somewhere you've started, you're currently at that place where you can see things for what they are. A truth is being recently revealed to you, which has made you look at life for exactly what it is. There's no, castles in the cloud. You're being very real with yourself. You're being very real with the people around you. You know what you want. You know why you want it. You know what you're trying to build. Okay, there's a vision. You know what you're trying to build. And because you know it, you're not ready to take any more, you know how the 7 of Swords energy is, right? There's a lot of lies, a lot of beating around the bush. you're in that space right now, whether is it happening or is it not. If it's not, it's cool, I'm going to the next plan. If it's not, then I want to know it's, you know what I'm trying to say. It's a very straightforward approach towards various aspects of your life when you're ready for an answer, you're ready for a confrontation, and you have certain ideas and solutions. It's not like you're in a hopeless place. You're kind of okay. If it has to go this way, then I want to know. If I have to go that way, then I want to know. It's a desire to know. You're having those conversations which make you know exactly where you stand with a certain person, a certain family member, a particular job. Is this really going to give me the promotion? Is this really going to work out the way I'm hoping? If it's not, then I'm out. And I'm okay to be out. There's no bitterness, but that's the energy that you're in, okay? Do let me know if that is who you are. I strongly recommend that you currently carry an aquamarine with you. I don't know why that message came in very strong. An aquamarine crystal would be wonderful for those guys who's, you could resonate with this energy. Let us look at what can we expect to play out in the next 90 days. So I'm going to just put these up a bit because we've kind of talked them through. Okay, and now we're going to talk about what's really happening for the next 90 days or 3 months duration. This, of course, is regardless of career, money, finances. We'll see what shows up and I will try to cover all of it, okay? Again, if you haven't subscribed, now is a good time to hit that button. Okay, let's see. This is the Nostradamus deck, by the way, for those of you who want to know. Wow, that first card literally flipped. Temperance. Yep. You are not ready to take dishonesty anymore from anything or anyone in life. All you desire in the next 90 days and all that you're building and hopefully all that you're getting is truth. Okay, I sense that very strong Sagittarius energy here. It does not have to be your sun sign or your moon sign. It's the energy of Sagittarius, which means it's that energy of honesty, of realness, of just saying it as it is. Okay, Two of Pentacles. What's happening in the next 3 months? Thank you. One more shuffle. Okay, that's out. Thoughts. Many of you who are watching this are perhaps also air signs, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I want to take one more card. What's happening in the next 90 days? Thank you. Okay, there we go. We have the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay, I hope you guys can see the cards. And yep, it's so used, it literally has a tone, but that's how I love my tarot to be. What is tarot if it's not used? That says how much we've read. So I'm not going to throw them away until they're literally no longer readable. That's just how I am with my decks. Okay, let us look at what's happening in the next 3 months. First of all, if any of you, let's talk about career first, okay? Any of you who are waiting for a loan, a certain kind of a financial transaction, an education loan, a home loan, a personal loan, clearing out, something working out financially wherein you're dealing with a bank or an organization and you need an approval. Darling, that is working out wonderfully, okay? It will work out. Stop overthinking it because sometimes you just get into, should I not, how will I do this? And there's a lot of anxiety and panic. But wherever there's a money deal that we're talking about, it's going to work out absolutely fine. Also, what I see for you is that there will be a lot of help, give and take of resources. Now, this could mean that you could be working with somebody and that, I don't know why that word, that barter system is coming back, if you know what that means, as in, when there was no money, people used to exchange, you give me a bowl of rice and I'll give you a bowl of sugar. It's a very give and take energy that you're getting into in the next 3 months, and kind of explains, because this is what we're moving away from. You're ready to give, you're ready to contribute, but you now demand and you're now understanding that while I shuffle between these various roles and responsibilities and the things that I can and the things that I do, I want an equal reciprocation. You're no longer okay to be not getting equally back. This could be an office atmosphere wherein you contribute a lot, wherein you work hard, but are you fairly compensated? Do you have the flexibility from your boss, etc., right? So in whichever way you feel like I want to receive equal reciprocation, fair remuneration, those kind of things are working out beautifully for you. If there is, I'm coming over to relationships slightly now, if there is any kind of a relationship which has been going imbalanced, because both these cards for me have a very strong resonance of balance. If you know the Rider-Waite's Temperance, there's one angel moving water from one cup to another, and it repeatedly reminds me of this. And this one literally has a Libra card in it where the guy is holding a scale. If there's a relationship wherein you feel a lack of reciprocation, and I want to look at, of course, once we get to that 4th month outcome thing, if there's a lack of reciprocation when it comes to communication, when it comes to the effort, you're somebody who's calling repeatedly, they don't call back, you're always the person who's initiating conversation, there is a desire, of course, to have that conversation and get out of it. Some of you think like as if you're stuck, as if this is it, it is not me, it is them. It literally says the card Gemini here, by the way. So if you're a Gemini watching this, oh my God, this is such a call out for you. You're not stuck. It's just in your head. It is just in your head. You're not stuck with this person. You're not stuck with this boss. You're not stuck with this family member. It is you who believes that you're stuck. It is you who thinks there is no way out, and hence you're standing there. Okay, and I think you will be making this decision in the next 3 months. Do I really want this or not? You're moving away from anything that is not equally reciprocated and not equally healed. For those of you who are perhaps in couples or married, or perhaps been married for a few years, there's a certain amount of balance also returning, especially when it comes to managing between household chores. If you were the one who's consistently doing extra work, if you're somebody who's always putting in more hours with the kids, your partner is ready in the next 3 months to step in and take their load of the share. So it's the kind of 3 months, and we are in a Venus retrograde while I shoot this. Of course, this is timeless, but if you are watching this while I post this Venus Mercury retrograde combination for the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or rather when Mercury continues to retrograde for the entire February almost, you're going to be very clear and honest with yourself. You're going to relook at what am I giving, what am I getting back? And if that ROI is not making sense to you, the return of investment is not making sense to you, you're really ready to walk out of it, and congratulations, and you should, because that is the energy. You do have helpful people, by the way. If you've been consistently feeling like you're doing things alone, help is on your way. This card always talks to me about help in whatever form or shape is needed for you will be given to you. Remember to ask though. This card also talks about do not be too proudful to ask for help. So if you don't know something at work, go walk up to your senior, ask them how to do it. If you don't, if you need money and you know that money is what is going to help you, there's nothing wrong in calling your closest person and asking them for money. So whatever you need, ask for it, because everything that is holding you back is merely in your head. If you follow your intuition and you intuitively know where the road is, to look at this card, they're all stuffed in, almost dying, but there's the door. So that's the story. The door is right there. Okay. Some of you may be actually planning, and by the end of the 3rd month, I think that's going to start fruitioning. You're going to do multiple ways of work. Okay, so this could be like March end. If you're watching this while I post this, you will be getting the signs of something really coming your way, which gives you a second source of income. Okay, if you are in any field which is related to communication or speech, especially, okay, I see a lot of abundance coming your way. And when I say a lot of abundance, I'm not saying you're going to become a millionaire, billionaire, right? You know what I'm trying to say. The energy is shifting, it is growing. Because with tarot, I do not want you to start building castles in the clouds. It's always going to be your work, okay? That's the kind of energies at play that I see for the next 3 months. Let us now move towards what's really the outcome. How are you coming out of the next 90 days? So let's say what is the energy of the 91st day, or what is thereafter? What's going on at the end of the 3rd month cycle as you go through these changes and these, wow, we have the devil reversed. And yes, I'm taking reversals today for the outcome, by the way. You're cutting away from this devil. I love this. And there's a wish coming true. I don't know why I'm drawn to take one more tarot, so we will. I think I love how this pile is ending. Look at where you are. Okay, that one flipped, but I'm not taking it because that was flipped by me. So we'll do one more shuffle and take it. Look at how you were. You were ready to walk away from the lies. You worked on receiving reciprocation, and darling, oh darling, while the devil will try repeatedly, let me tell you, I'm not going to again give you any, the devil will try to hold you back, but this came out reversed. You know what you want, you're going after what you desire, and you're focusing on what you desire instead of playing these games with them. Okay, you're no longer playing the game and you're ready to, wow. You are the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I strongly feel some of you who have a toxic boss, or if you have a workplace where you don't feel very energized, where you don't feel very passionate, where you don't know what you're doing and why you're doing it, you may be actually getting opportunities, which is why I guess there was that second income storyline building. There is clearly an opportunity, a wish, a desire. Okay, this could be for some of you, very few of you, even a job abroad, by the way. You're focused more on your own security, things that make you happy, and at the end of the third month you reach a place wherein you're getting the opportunities, you're getting the openings, you're emotionally getting more fulfilled with the success and the progress that you see in yourself. Most importantly, at the end of the 3-month cycle, whenever you're watching this, you are going to feel really proud of the progress that you've made as a person, a character, who you were before this to who you're becoming, right? From the 10 of Pentacles to 7 of Swords to this Queen of Pentacles energy with the Devil reverse. You know your boundaries, and people start to respect what your boundaries are. You know why you're doing something. Of course, this clearly, of course, talks about a wish fulfillment. I'm sorry, I'm shaking the camera. I'm trying to set it right. Okay. A wish fulfillment, especially when it comes to money, finances, career growth, worldly things, buying a house, any of those desires which may be already in the pipeline can surely fulfill. Be mindful though, the devil is still very much present, which means they're going to still try to come in. Now, this could be a bad habit that you've just left in that new year, new me zone, right? This could be something that, a relationship, a pattern, a person, you've left them behind, you're at your goal, but this person is still trying to shadow you through. Okay, that energy is not gone, but I think because the devil is in reverse, rather I know you will beat the devil this time. Okay, you're no longer in that cycle anymore. I'm going to move towards some oracle guidance for you so far. If you've reached this part of the reading, I want you to leave me an evil eye emoji in the comment section below, which tells me that you've seen this reading, it has resonance with you, and you know what we just spoke about. Helps me know and engage with you, okay? Let's see what angels have to say for this 3-month cycle. What can this file expect? What is the guidance? What should you be doing for the next 3 months? Thank you. Okay. We have the root chakra again. What are you so scared of? There's clearly this again, that mental block, that 7 of Swords energy, the devil reverse is here for me. I think I'm okay with 2 cards for you guys here. We're now going to start covering them. Okay, so let's cover this here. What are you scared of? It's as if your intuition keeps telling you something, but then you get scared. Am I taking the right decision? Am I being right? Am I being true? Am I being honest? Is this going to work out? What if I'm left alone? What if nobody listens to me? What if nobody believes me? There's a certain kind of a inner chatter which is keeping you to this devil. You know the answers. I'm not saying something that you don't know. You know the answers. You're very fearful of taking that leap of faith, and take this as a confirmation from spirit guides. You're ready. You're ready, darling. You're ready to fly. Okay, but before you fly, ground your thoughts, ground yourself. Walking on the earth barefoot, again, would be wonderful for you. Walking on grass, if you can possibly do this for the next 3 months as a spiritual practice, as a ritual, walk barefoot on grass. It will really help you calm your thoughts. Meditation, the color red, working with the root chakra, mantras. I hope you know by now, if you've been a part of the Tarot Pal, what chakras are, how do you work on your chakra balancing. Negative thinking and codependencies rather, are the things that you need to be very, very mindful of. If you've recently lost someone, your angels and the person whom you've lost, their soul really wants to come in and say, they're still with you, they still love you, they still protect you. Okay, you're still safe. I don't know why some of you, I feel like, and I know this is a very specific message, it will only resonate with very few of you. You've lost a mother figure, or a mother, of course, and she still protects you. That pink bubble of love still does protect you. Okay. You want to be at a place in the next 3 months where your angels want you to believe that you're safe. You belong here. You're okay. You're doing the best you can. And you deserve to demand the amount of effort that you're putting into your relationships, your money, your life. It's absolutely okay to ask for what you want. Okay. You deserve it. Stop questioning if I'm worthy of it. You are. Root chakra meditation again is what I want you to work upon. Again, protecting your energy is also very important. You've picked the evil eye after all, and clearly the devil did show up for your reading. Okay, hold on. We have too much cards that have split. Apologies for the clumsiness. The intention is to give you the message. So you get the message. If it resonates, we're good. Wow, a new start is coming. I think the 4th month's new moon, and in the next 3 months, use the work with the new moon cycle. I mean, come on, this is so self-explanatory. A new start is coming. You're ready to walk up, which is why your current energy was Ace of Swords. You know, you're ready to make that. You've already made that mental shift when you're watching this reading clearly. Okay, you've already made a mental shift, and that is clearly coming in. You have to have faith that you've made the right decisions. Okay, and you have to continue walking forward. Okay, don't look back. That's a message I'm getting for you guys. Don't look back. Adjustments are required. This again brings me back to the Two of Pentacles energy. Do not overburn yourself. And while you're making these plans of, this new start, this new business, this new thing that you're going to do, be flexible with yourself. Be okay if you get an obstacle, because if you get so attached to exactly step by step, this is how I want it to happen, it is going to start creating issues for you. You'll start getting demotivated at smaller stages, because it's okay. You're going to require certain flexible wow. I don't know why that Gemini energy was throughout present very strongly. Do let me know if you're a Gemini watching this. I sense that Gemini energy strongly here. The new moon in Gemini will happen in the month of May. I'm making this video in the month of January. And of course, it is a timeless reading, and time is very fluid. Some of you may be actually seeing the fruition of something, which is why there was that, check where your 3rd house, 9th house energies are falling. The 3rd house rules our communication, short distance travel, our siblings, our courage, our, bravery. 9th house, of course, rules, our higher values, our education, our religious beliefs, our, long distance travel, foreign lands. I feel something's clearly happening in that axis for you, and there is a shift happening in the North Node as well, wherein it's moving from Gemini, Sagittarius to Taurus and Aries. Taurus and Scorpio, the North Node, South Node. All of these transits together are very strongly present in this reading. And the reason why it's important for you to know this, the 3rd house, everything that I just explained, what it governs, and the 9th house, what it governs, these are the areas where you're seeing a massive shift. For some of you, this could be actually a father figure with whom you start communicating better. Okay, if there is, again, that family discord that was going off, and that root chakra imbalance, if you're somebody with father issues, that is something that is clearly showing up, and it's getting healed, it's getting better. Effective communication is very, very important. Remember that during this transit, if you're watching this while I post this, there is a Mercury retrograde coming up. Say what you mean what you say. Be okay with people not always understanding you in the first go correctly. Okay. Those were some oracle messages. I want to now look at how do we take care of ourselves, your mind, body, spirit. And of course, there's a postcard and a bonus at the end of this. So hold on. If you have reached this part of the reading, I hope you found some guidance and this has helped you in some form. Okay. Let's move towards your self-care card. Sound healing. Again, the number 11 prominently showing up. Base chakra and sound healing, which brings me to that drum sound, that color red. Okay, listening to drum sounds is another self-care technique that you should definitely work with. Movement, yoga, physical exercise. And we'll take one more. 36, which adds up to number 9. Again, the 9th house energy. 3, 6, 9. These numbers are showing up for you. 38, nourish your temple. I feel many of you have made some great plans when it comes to your physical health, what you're going to do, how you're going to look, what is the diet that you're going to get into, and Spirit wants you to stick to it. Okay, this next 3 months, whenever you're watching this, if you have any goals related to your looks, your beauty, your physical body, stick to it, work on it, because it's not just going to help you, physically make you feel confident. It will also drastically shift the kind of manifestations that you're working with, okay, the kind of people and energy that you attract. I am going to look at a postcard and then move towards the bonus where you can ask a question about the next 3 months, by the way. One more shuffle, thank you. And I'm going to go with this. Okay, so the message is, ready? Postcard. Isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. Back from you deserve what you want. You deserve what you want. There's a childhood dream for some of you maybe which can come true. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust in this new opportunity for rebirth. You will be called in 2 different directions, and the one that is unfamiliar the unknown road, the new start, right? Where were we? Whoops. Will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we're waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you will see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Loving you always. Love you so, so much for spending your time with me today. Here is the bonus of your reading. You can take some deep breaths now. Think of a yes or no question. Wow, it is such a mess every time by the time I'm done with the reading. And to be very honest, that's how I like it. Real readings, I don't know, aren't supposed to be always aesthetically pleasing as much as we try to make them pretty. Okay, here we go. Now you can, wow, we did see the success card flip, yeah? Think of 1, 2, or 3, one of the numbers. I'm going to give you 3 options. One of them has fallen, we'll take that. And you can ask for any question in your mind which you want to know about. Okay, are we ready? Of course, this is a general reading. I'm not going to explain these 3. It's just something that you have in mind, and this is going to go with what collective is asking. Don't forget to leave me that evil sign emoji if you haven't yet. And here we go. Option 1. In the near future, whatever you've asked, possibly happening in the near future. Success. Wow, this card did flip, and here it is again. Remain positive. I think all 3 of them are yeses if you ask me from a yes or no, standpoint. I hope this reading has helped you. I wish you guys again a wonderful new year. Watch your 2022 career predictions. The link is in below. I don't know why I wanted to tell you this, specifically the career reading. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to those of you who's picked this beautiful notebook with the labradorite stone there. Technically, you've either picked a notebook or a crystal. We're going to look at what is the energy that you're in while you watch this reading. What energy are you in right now? What can we expect to unfold in the next 90 days? And then look at what happens at the end of the 3-month cycle. What is the outcome? How do you come across this? We'll look at oracle cards, of course. You will find relevant links of other readings, 2022 love, career, major life events, the January monthly, if you're watching this in January while I post this, all of them in the description box below. I'm also on Instagram, wherein we post daily readings, by the way. So if you like tarot, if you'd like to get guidance through this, I invite you to join me on the Instagram account of Tarot Pal. Lastly, if you want a personal reading, send me an email. You will find all of this information in the description box below. That said, I'm going to give this one more shuffle, and let's look at the energy that you're currently in when you watch this reading. Grab a cup of coffee because this is a long one, darling. Okay, what is the energy that you're in as we get into the 3-month cycle? Where are you currently while you watch this reading? We're going to take 3 cards. One more card, please. What's happening here and now? Okay. Wow, the underlying energy is the 2 of Wands. Plans, plans, plans. We have a lot of plans here. Okay, I have too many things around in the table, and I'm sorry if that's too clumsy for you. Wow, we're ready for a fresh start. That's my first card out for you, which is the Fool. I'm going to now place this somewhere where we can kind of sort of make space. Okay, this is okay, right? Or I guess this is okay. I like to keep the selenite on the table. Some reason gives me good feelings. Okay, are we ready? Let me see if this is better. This is better, right? Okay. So that people are not confused with the options, we're going to move these away. And now that I'm settled, let's go. Wow, the Moon. We have 2 major arcanas already here, okay? Oh my God. I mean, come on. You saw me shuffle right now, right? No wonder I was also trying to clean up the space. Such amazing energy. We have 3 major arcanas, guys. Okay? If you want to know which one I picked, there are 2 piles I've picked. One of them is this, by the way. I'm super excited for this. Okay, let's look at this. A new start, a new journey, and of course, a massive spiritual growth coming your way. When you are at this stage, when you're watching this reading, some of you are very, very intuitively connected to the divine. You've learned to pray. You're learning to pray if you don't know what it is. You're truly understanding the meaning and the power of prayer. You're also somebody who's trying to make out their own definition. This is Sagittarius, this is Taurus, this is Pisces. And I love the energy of these 3 showing up for you guys here. Because While you're ready to learn the rituals, the practices, the traditional ways of doing things, this could be work, this could be your personal life, this could be how you understand spirit and energy and God or whatever you want to call it. There's a very healthy balance that you're developing between exploring your own identity, your own way of doing things, the fool's new start, with the wisdom of the teacher, the Hierophant. Okay, some of you are perhaps moving from one school to another school. So maybe you're graduating this year, maybe you're moving away from your current place of location to another place. There's clearly a transition happening from the known, the learned, the done towards what is coming now. Okay, you're ready for a new adventure. You've literally let go of a lot of baggages. Some of you are having crazy dreams, prophetic dreams, crazy dreams, and a lot of your dreams are both while you're awake and you're daydreaming, you're getting visions. It's a pretty crazy time for you, if I have to say it in the simplest words. You're not able to get a hang of what's going on. Okay, some of you have just started yoga, some of you want to start yoga, and I strongly give it a thumbs up if you are. Some of you are planning a new educational course, which is again a big thumbs up. You are ready for a start. You have leaders and people ready to support you. You just got to take the leap of faith, darling. Okay, you got to take the leap of faith. Intuitively, you've learned a lot. These two together is a big combination when it comes to wisdom from experiences. The fool is ready for a new experience, and the Hierophant has all the traditional value systems taught to him or her, don't go by the gender, through generations. Right? So there's a strong ancestral support. There's a strong ancestral energy here. That's the energy that you're in as we enter this next. You're ready for a new start. It's almost like I'm ready. I'm brave. I know whatever will happen for the good. You feel positive in the sense of that surrender. You're really learning to surrender. That's the word I was looking for. You're learning to surrender to the higher plan, the higher divine. You don't have to do this alone, and it's bringing you a lot of inner peace. You're going towards a place of a lot of inner peace. Other people can also notice that you're very peaceful. Okay, you're becoming calmer as a personality. With all that joyousness and playfulness that a fool brings to the table, yet at the same time, that is the wisdom, right? We don't have to get so serious, and yet know that there's a stronger power that supports us, that protects us. You've started this cycle of the next 3 months unfolding at a very positive, grounded note. Between Taurus and Sagittarius could be your very important placements of your own zodiac sign, sun, moon, rising. Take it as it resonates. Some of you, and I don't know, very specific messages coming in today, even in pile 1, take care of your lungs. Okay, take care of how you breathe. And of course, this could be because of the pandemic and this and that, but make sure that you're doing some breathing exercises. Even in the card of the Hierophant in this artwork, it is breathing exercises. Taking care of your lungs, your breath work would be super important for you. Okay, let's look at what can we expect to unfold. Okay, too many cards. I'm not taking those because I wasn't ready. What can we expect to unfold in the next 3 months? Okay, what is coming for us in the next 3 months? What's happening in the next 3 months? Thank you. We will take 3 cards. Next 3 months. Okay. Let's see if I want another one. Otherwise, we'll go with this. Wow, the 10 of Swords. Do you look at this? Something's really over, and it's over, and you're free, and you're liberated, and you're walking away. The Ace of Cups and the Hangman. Oh my God, if this pile needs a keyword, the keyword is surrender and power. Literally having the power when you surrender. There's a shift of perspective which will clearly happen for you guys when it comes towards why something had to end, why something is really over, why you cannot go back to the older ways. And that ending will bring, wow, the wisdom. 10 of Swords to the King of Swords. You're becoming, I don't know, this pile is really already wise, and I think you're moving towards a lot more wisdom. Something is going to end, or you've already decided to end it when you come to this reading. Okay, and because it's going to end, you're going to have a change in perspective. Okay, you're going to become wiser. And this ending, I think, is more driven by you than by anybody else. It brings you a couple of things. Number one, for some of you, you will start. I'm sorry if it's a little chaotic because I am getting so many messages for this pile all together at the same time. So bear with me. Hopefully, you will find the right message for you. Stay patient. And I realize that the camera angle is wrong. So let me correct that. Okay, done. Now, Education. Okay, let's start with that because I'm trying to put my thoughts together. Education. Something that you're hoping to apply, I'm sorry to be the bad news here, is not going to work out immediately. Okay, it's going to get stuck. There's a visa plan that might get stuck. There's an educational program that not might go your way. There's something that you're planning or you're hoping to unfold or to get to in the next 3 months. And fortunately or unfortunately, and it's always typically fortunately because rejections are redirections, it is not how it's going to plan out. It's not how it's going to play out. And that is why your first message is to surrender, to have the wisdom that it will work out better, which is why that fool's energy is here. You need to remember that you started this knowing that I am in better hands. His plans are better than my plans, and I'm going to be absolutely fine. Okay? Whatever is that you're going through right now, okay, is the worst. And in the next 3 months, this is done and dusted. Wherever you are when you're watching this reading, there's only better ways that can come from here, not worse. Because there is something that will end. You know, it's as if like the darkness is at this peak where you are, and it will end and it will bring you close to this wisdom. If there is an expert advice that you've been hoping, whether it's legally, whether it's financially, whether it's for your, for your career, your next move, I strongly recommend you connect to air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in your life, whom you consider to be experts in their fields, and take their guidance, take their advice. Okay, the only thing that you don't want to do is become this person who is not ready to listen and take the guidance of the leaders. Okay, because that is your current energy. That is the need for you. You are attracting this King of Swords person. Some of you may actually attract a romantic partner who's an extremely practical, logical, strong communicator, very, very calm, and this new love story begins. Okay. If you're single, I strongly feel that that's what's going on here. There's a lot of potential for you to attract a very intelligent, chilled out, charismatic, practical, detached to a certain extent lover. Okay. Some of you who've been planning and any kind of a business related to education, edutech, teaching online, doing something online, I think that's a big thumbs up. Any of you who are planning a creative project, okay, a startup around creative project, again with the Ace of Cups showing up, that is highly, highly likely to pay off for you. Something that you cannot see yet, you're being protected from. Okay, and divine is saving you while you feel like as if nothing's moving. I'm not going to tell you castles in the clouds, okay? The next 3 months, you're going to feel sometimes very stagnant, very frustrated, as if, oh my God, this is just not getting over. I want to move. For some of us, it could be literally the pandemic and the lockdowns and, I don't know what part of the world you're in, but if you're in India, which is pretty much 60% of the people who watch my videos, in different ways, it's going to frustrate you. This stuck, this stagnancy, this nothing's moving, nothing's changing. Stay patient. Learn from the experience and fill your cup with whatever you have. Gratitude journaling is something I strongly recommend for this pile. The more self-love, the more self-care you can fill your life mind space with. In Hindi they say khali dimag shaitan ka ghar hota hai. Do not allow your mind to wander into roads wherein you feel like you're going cuckoo. Okay, because moon is also a card which can drive us slightly cuckoo, because we're just so focused on the outcome. Okay, be very mindful of that. I strongly feel for career, stay grounded, listen to experts, and don't try to bring in too much of experimentations right now. To go with the tried and tested is a very, very important message for you. Okay, go with the tried and tested. When it comes to investment, invest where there are long-term potential gains. It's not like a get-rich scheme. Stay away from those kind of get-rich schemes moments. Okay, because you will be tempted for sure, but it might not work out right for you. Okay, it might not go the way you're hoping that things will roll. Okay, let us look at how are you evolving from this 9-month cycle. Very, very powerful energy, guys. Very powerful energy. I think emotional and mental balance is what you're seeking, and it is coming your way. Let us look at what can we expect on the 4th month. Wow. You're manifesting something during this cycle, and it will come true at the end of 4th month. If you're watching this right now, use the new moon cycle to set some intentions, do some manifestation work, and then release, then surrender. Okay, don't just keep looking at it, because that's what your hangman advice is. Don't keep looking at it. Don't keep poking at it, right? Set what your intentions are. Do your manifestation work. Wow, that flipped off. And you'll be ready. You'll get it. In fact, you'll get it all. I don't know why. I feel like you don't yet understand that what you're not getting right now is actually in some form or shape, and life will show you how, hopefully on the 4th month cycle, that you're going to imagine you're asking for just one cookie, but you get 2 cookies. Okay, it's like a double benefit that you will get. I'm not taking those because I'm not ready. At the end of the 4th month. Okay, stay patient with yourself. Make sure that you believe in your, in your own power. Okay, we have too many cards here. We did see the 2 of Cups. We did see the King of Swords again. Not taking any of those because I want to be sure I'm ready when you take the cards. Okay, one more shuffle. Thank you. Okay. You will be, of course, getting very, very busy by the 3rd month, which means after the 60 days cycle, whenever you're watching this, the 61 to the 100th day, it's very, very busy. You're being pulled into various directions. Everybody wants your time and attention, and it's going to sometimes feel slightly draining. You will manage it all, okay? You will manage it all. I can assure you that. Wow, this actually came reversed. I'm going to take it reversed. 10 of Wands, reversed. And you see, there's that caution of do not get exhausted, do not get burnt out, because you are going to get very, very busy. I could sense that. And I feel you will have, again, help around you. I want to take one more card for you. Help is definitely there, okay? 3 of Cups reversed. Be mindful of overindulgence and spending too much, partying too much, going out too much. Careful of that, okay? Wow, your underlying energy is the 10 of Pentacles. You're building something, and as slow as the building is, it is coming into fruition. Okay, be very mindful of fake friends. You know what I mean? Like some people who just praise you and make you feel good, and they'll just go and say, oh, you're the best thing that has ever happened. You're so amazing. You're so this, you're so that. But, somewhere, they don't mean it. They don't think that great things about you, but they're just saying it. You know what I mean? Like fake people. Try to keep yourself away and protected from these kind of energies. Okay, because I feel like you'll be making a lot of progress. You will be doing a lot of good things, and there would be, I feel for most of you, this is work people. I don't know why, but people who put seeds of doubt in your mind. Be mindful that you're not getting into the mode of doubt. Okay. For relationships, I clearly see a new love coming your way. If you're single, if you're in a relationship and you're married, a word of caution, and I never like to scare people. It's just current energy. How do you say this? There could be a get-together, a party or event where you and your partner are present, and there is a bad fight. Now, this fight could be between you and your partner. This fight could be between your partner and somebody else. It could be you fighting someone else, and the situation can become slightly ugly. So in the next 3 months, if you do have an event, just take this as a word of caution. Keep yourself grounded and calm. And this could be like, you're just exhausted, you're just overworked, and you just take it out on your partner. It does not even always have to be in a party. That exhaustion that you're feeling, make sure it does not burn the people around you. Okay, don't burn other people. Don't cut the people who didn't hurt you, something like that, right? So be mindful of your mood swings, be mindful of certain triggers. Otherwise, it seems like a very, very good time, especially when it comes to communicating your needs. These are the times in life wherein, as a couple in a relationship, you guys will learn how to communicate your needs, how to be supportive towards each other. Okay, let's look at some Moonology guidance. We have this one out. Emotions are running super high. Like I said, I feel most of you, while you're going through this transition phase, you feel very overwhelmed easily, and it's absolutely okay for you to take some time outs. Okay, there's nothing wrong in trying to be in that hermit mode. There's nothing wrong in trying to take yourself into an isolation so that you can look at things from different perspective. Okay, emotions are running clearly very high for you. It's a very emotional next 3 months. Stay grounded and know that everything is going to work out exactly in the right time. I know it's such annoying sentences, but repeatedly, have faith in your dreams. Just because it is not moving right here, right now, does not mean that it's not happening for you. Wow, don't let pride get in your way. This is the energy I was feeling. Somewhere, do not get into a silly fight with somebody you care about at an event. Okay, which in the later place won't be such a big deal. Don't make something which is really not a big deal because you were just having a bad day, because you were just in one of those horrible days that you snapped. Next 3 months, be slightly mindful of your own mood swings, because you may overreact to something, and then it may become very difficult for you to take your words back. Okay, do not allow overreaction to give you troubles. Ready? Let's look at some angel guidance. If you've reached this far of this reading, by the way, do leave me a notebook, a notepad emoji in the comment section below. Tells me that you've covered this much, and it helps us engage. Okay, indigo children. This emotions feeling. Some of you are HSPs, highly sensitive people. Some of you could be teachers or people who deal with teachers. Some of you who have kids who are going to demand a lot of your time, space, and attention, which of course again can make people cranky, irritable, moody, or joyous. Either way, children, your own childhood, how you act around sensitive people and your own sensitivities are all of supreme importance for the next 3 months. Okay, you will be able to communicate. This is why the moon energy is there in your present message as well. You'll be able to communicate telepathically in many situations, which means that you don't always need words, because words can sometimes spoil the message. If you be sensitive to yourself, be sensitive to other people. If there is a particular person in your life who's been, who holds a certain relevance to you, just know that they are way more emotional than perhaps they show you. Okay. Be careful of how you deal with people. Third eye chakra. I think, again, like I said, you had 3 major arcanas when we started this reading, okay? Clearly, if there's one thing guaranteed for the next 3 months, it's spiritual ascension. It's growing in your psychic powers. It's really the ability to connect yourself to the higher source and the divine, to be intuitively going in the flow. Blues, purples, indigos, these are the colors which will be wonderful for you. Water meditation, again, because emotions are running high. Careful of full moons for the next 3 to 4 months, because full moons may want to make you burst out, lash out on people, get angry. Deep breaths. Deep breaths is what you need. God box. This brings me back to that anxious, stuck energy. Whatever is making you so scared, so upset, so like, oh my God, when is it going to happen? Oh my God, am I going to be okay with this new relationship? Because some of you, it's going to be happiness that also overwhelms you, if you know what I mean, right? Have faith that things will work out, right? If you get something great, do not let the goodness of it freak you out to that extent that you cannot sustain what you've been asking for. Let us look at how do you take care of your mind, body, spirit with some self-care messages. And let's see what comes out. Too many cards. Your mother and your relationship with your mother will play a tremendous role in the next 3 months. That's another message that I'm seeing. There's so many messages every time. Honestly, it's very difficult in a general reading to not get into specifics. Okay, write a gratitude list. Did we talk about gratitude journaling or what? Love how spirit confirms. The number 10, the number 5, the number 1. These could be some relevant months, dates, or times for you, okay? You could be going through your personal year. If you don't know what that is, we've kind of done these readings on the Instagram account. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. A lot of sex is what also keeps your emotions in check, if that's what you need, okay? Do you see the repeating numbers? 55, 44. I do feel love is clearly very, very strong as a theme. Your relationships, your personal relationships are going to be a very big theme for the next 3 to 4 months, okay? The number 8, again, the number 4 could be relevant for you. One more card, please. Look for fairies. Believing in miracles, guys, okay? I think somewhere along the journey in life, and happens to all of us, happens to me, we forget that magic is real. Miracle is happening every day. The earth is rotating around, the sun is sometimes, yes, there is billions of scientific explanations of whys and hows, but it is happening consistently, and that is a miracle. Science itself is a miracle, if somebody asks me. But believe in miracles. Have hope, have faith. Do not let hope die out. Do not let that inner child die out, okay? This was your underlying message of the first card as well. I guess making a vision board is also going to tremendously help you. Stay grounded and prioritize what is it that you need to do first versus the other. That feeling of overwhelmment that you sometimes can get into, lists, okay? If you are a Monica or a Sheldon, lists is what is going to help you tremendously, okay? Let us move towards a postcard for you guys, and we will move towards the bonus thereafter from the postcard. What does Spirit want to tell you? How do you take care of yourself? What is coming for you? Let's sum this up. with a postcard. Should we take this? Let's go with this. Okay. Let's see the message. Don't forget to hit like if this has helped you in any way. Human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep, not just in bed, but the kind where you forget that you're spiritual, immortal, taking a temporary human form. It's not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia. Once in a while, we talked so much about it. You guys are going through massive spiritual awakening, spiritual ascension, learning new spiritual practices, embodying new spiritual practices, and going through all of it. Love this summary. As you develop an identity, an ego, you become to see through the eyes of a small self and have less connection to your soul self. You may not recognize this is going on, but you sure can feel it. We are here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes and see that magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in spirit, who's teaming with you to fulfill and contract with you to contribute to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. Wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. Your mind, in alignment with divine intelligence, is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are so loved and we are all behind you. I love you so much for allowing me this opportunity to read these wonderful messages that I get to read because of, being a part of Tarot Pal. Thank you if you're a part of the Tarot Pal family, okay? Let us pull the bonus of this. I hope you've hit the like button already. And let's see what messages do you want answered. So in this part of the reading, you can ask 1 or 3 questions for the next 3 months, and let's see what angel answers you get. These are not always yes and no. These could be just guidances showing up for you, okay? So yes or no, or whatever guidance you need. I'm going to take 3 cards, 1 more shuffle, and let's see. So I'm going to go with 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Not the right time, whatever you've asked for. Big happy changes, something's really getting better. Helpful people, you're getting to get more people in your life. Again, for whatever you've asked for, you might have help around you. If this reading resonated, give it a thumbs up, leave me a notebook emoji, and hit subscribe. See you in the other reading. Take care, bye-bye. Hello and welcome to those of you who's picked the rose candle, which is my second pick as well, by the way. So what are we going to do today? First of all, if you hadn't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. It will mean the world for me. Number 2, we're going to look at your current energies. I don't know why I just want to keep holding this candle. Okay, you're going to look at your current energies. We're going to look at what is happening in the next 3 months or the 90 days phrase, what comes at the end of the next 3 months. Okay, and thereby also look at some oracle guidance. If you do like tarot readings, consider following me on the Instagram account. You will find the link in the description below. Ideally, it's just Tarot Pal. If you type it on Instagram, if you want a personal reading, you will find my email address below as well, with all the relevant other readings which are timeless, and you may find guidance there. With all of that said, here we go, trying to understand what is the current energy with which we start your reading with. Where are you here and now? 1 more shuffle. Thank you. Okay. Where are we as we start this reading? Uprights only is what I'm taking for this part. Something I think flipped, right? Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Someone's fighting for love. Okay. 1 more card, Spirit. Wow. Okay. Multiple messages for this file. You've picked the rose candle and look at the cards as well. 2 of Cups, Lovers, and the 7 of Wands with the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. 7s and 2s. Very important numbers. Perhaps combinations also you're looking repeatedly. This could be your personal... Oops, sorry. This could be your personal year number 2 or 7 as well. Some of you are Geminis, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I think those are the only energies I'm feeling. Well, of course, there could be a strong fire placement in you as well. But those are the signs that I'm feeling. Doesn't mean if I didn't say your zodiac, this reading is not for you, okay? What's going on when you're entering? You've taken a stand in your relationships, or you're hoping to take a stand when it comes to your business partnerships, your close one-on-one relationships, your lover, your partner. You've taken a stand. You're fighting for what you believe in. You're sticking to your value system, and kudos to you, because now you have choices. You have options. You've realized that I have a decision to make. I have a choice to make. The Lovers is always a decision and a choice. A choice is when we decide what true love is. Love is when we commit to something because it really means something to us. When we are ready to put in the effort, when we receive the same effort back. This is reciprocation. You're taking a stand. Some of you may have been confused between this and the first pile. If you were, I feel that energies are very similar between this and the first. If you feel like you were drawn to it, you may want to listen to that pile as well. You're learning how to take a stand for what you believe in. And believe me, you can win this. We'll see how this rolls out for you in the next 3 months. But I strongly feel that this pile can win whatever it is hoping to achieve when it comes to taking a stand. You're not asking for a lot, darling. You do have options. You do have choices. Options and choices are coming your way. And of course, you need to have that patience. You need to have that faith in yourself. Okay? Fight for what you believe in. Be very mindful though. Now this is for different pile, of course. This is for different pile of people, of course. Some of you are becoming very defensive when it comes to your love. You know, what is love, how you want to experience love, how you want to be loved. If you become hyper defensive, then you don't have an opportunity to be loved in the first way. If you chase someone so hard, you don't even allow them to chase you back. So don't do something in excess because you're defensive. You've built certain walls, and in the current energy, you're choosing, you're deciding between this or that. Okay, some of you may have multiple options, and it's better for you as you enter this energy, as you are in this energy. You still not made that decision, and perhaps now is not yet the time to make a decision. Just know what you want, why you want it, why do you seek what you seek, and let universe unfold a lot of things for you. Partnerships and contracts are new partnerships or contracts are perhaps things that you've just entered into. You've just got a new job, you've just got married, you've just got engaged, you've just gone into a relationship. There's something that has new and started for many of you. For some of you, you've been in a relationship, you've put up some demands, and you're asking for what you want. Okay, now this relationship could be platonic or romantic, but you're asking for what you want. You've taken a stand. It's important that you stick with your stand. Okay, whatever decisions, plans you've made right here, right now, as the events of the 3 months unfold, do not forget what your stand is, because you can win this. Okay, that is a very strong message coming for you guys. If you've made a decision in your mind, if you've asked for something, if you're hoping for something, stick to your goals. Okay, because it can work out in your favor. Okay, let us look at what can we expect in the next 3 months for this pile. This is a very, very love message pile. I don't know why, but even though that was not the intention, but whatever shows up, shows up. Let us look at what can we expect for the next 3 months for this pile. Next 3 months, what's happening, what's unfolding. I'm going to take, okay. We have, wow, the Queen of Wands. Like I said, this is why I was getting that. Do not bend what you have been asking for. You know, you deserve what you want, and it's absolute wow. Wow. Oh, wow is all I want to say, okay? Don't bend. Look at this Queen of Swords. If especially you're somebody who relates to the feminine energy, the feminine energy, darling, come to power. Ask for what you want, because you deserve the world. That is the only most important message I want you to remember for the next 3 months. Do not settle for less. You deserve the world, because you are the Queen of Wands. You're becoming confident. You're becoming bolder. You're learning how to put a stand. A very fixed energy coming in, by the way. Now I feel strongly this is a Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus more than a Gemini read, because there's a very strong fixed sign energy showing up for you in the next 3 months unfolding, which means you will know what you want. You'll ask for it, and you will not budge, and you should not budge, because you should know what your value is. There's a wish that will get fulfilled, especially related to long distance travel, higher education, getting certain kind of a success or fame at a large platform like a social media platform, more appreciation, you know, attracting the right partners, gaining the limelight for the right reasons, you know, being appreciated for the right reasons is what is unfolding for you at various aspects of life. This could be social functions, this could be your professional life, this could be your personal life. You are taking the stage, and you must take the stage, because now is your time. I want you to write that. Now is my time. I am ready and I deserve the world. Okay? Because this is something I don't want you to forget. You have been asked to take a stand. Stick to your stand. Your wish can be fulfilled because there's a successful completion. Okay, if you are working on a project of any kind, which is very important for you, there's a successful completion. People will praise, appreciate. It's going to be a massive, massive success. If it's a work project, whether it's a, scholarship, anything to do with wherein you've put in a lot of hard work. It's been a long cycle, perhaps going on for years and years. You're gaining success, darling. Success is the message that I have for you guys. I mean, such great cards for this pile. Do we even have to keep talking? Right? And I shuffled on camera this time again because this is how we see the magic unfold, right? For some of you, of course, it's very important that you know a very specific message, and you will know if this is for you. Know the difference between admiration and love, right? Somebody might admire that you're a very bold personality, you're a very calm personality, or you're a very giving personality, or a very loving personality, whatever it is. There could be X number of things that people admire in you, and they praise you for it. But praising and admiring is not loving, right? And that difference is something that you've been asked to introspect on and truly understand what it really means for you, because you will attract a lot of people, because you will gain success, whether it's professional, personal, you're looking pretty, you're looking handsome, you're getting what you want in life. You will attract a lot of affection, a lot of fame, a lot of admiration from people. At various ways, when I say fame, I'm not saying all of us are going to become movie stars, right? But fame in whatever manner, people appreciating our work, people noticing us for the right reasons. But just remember, that is not love, right? Admiration is not love. And I don't know why this message was very important with this pile to hear, that do not confuse people who admire you, people who adore you, with people who love you. People who love you will also tell you what they hate about you, but they still love you, right? Be very careful of not being too easy to flatter. Okay? It is a Venus retrograde, it is a Mercury retrograde. If you're watching this while I shoot this, while it's timeless, and if you're watching this later, you don't have to take this message. But these are the times when exes return, because, oh my God, look at that glowing beauty. Somebody who's lost you already wants to come back and give it one more shot. You know what? We all know these drills of Mercury retrograde. Wow, the death did flip. But yeah, that transformation will attract certain energy vampires. Please make sure that you know who wishes you well and who does not, who deserves a second chance and who does not, okay? Love is very, very strong for you guys. If you've been hoping for a commitment, moving together, living in together, getting married, massive thumbs up, Claim this reading if you've clicked the rose candle. If you've reached this part of the reading, do not forget to leave me a candle emoji, okay? In your phone, there's emojis. Leave me a candle emoji if you've reached this part of this reading. Okay, what can we expect as this 3-month cycle ends? What's coming at the end of it? Because, oh my God, I can't even imagine how good these cards are. So, wow, I'm excited. Okay, one more card, please. For this part, we will take reversals if they show up. Wow, Ace of Cups. Love, love, love is all that this pile has been about. I mean, come on, you can't make this up, guys. It's the 10 of Cups. Family fulfillment. I feel some of you are gaining also more respect within your household, within your homes. Where are you? Wow, we have the 2 10s. This 10 is reversed, 10 of Cups. Sorry, 10 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Cups reverse, which is a good card to have in reversal. You're no longer stagnant. You're no longer bored. You're no longer saying no. You're learning to say yes to life. Yes to what you desire. Yes to what you deserve. You're gaining offers from people who really emotionally fulfill you, and you're moving away from unstable relationships. If I have to sum it up in one line. Gaining the kind of respect, affection, love, commitment that fulfills you, and moving away from situations which are not stable and not long term. Okay, just remember, as a spirit, as a message from spirit, nothing is ever permanent. Okay, because it's not permanent, don't over attach yourself to something. Be happy, live in the moment, be in the present moment. Because look at your cards, guys. I mean, I can't even make this up. Look at your cards. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Oh my God. You have love coming your way. You need to be very clear in your mind, though, that you should not settle for less. Ask for what you deserve, and you will get it. Okay, you will get it. You've taken a right stand in life. If you haven't yet taken a stand around something which is not emotionally fulfilling you, might as well do that, because the transit's clearly telling me that things will work out exactly the way you're hoping them to work out for you, okay? Let us look at what oracle guidance we have. Yours is going really shorter than the other piles because, oh my God, this is so brilliant. If you are hoping for a partnership, if you're buying, hoping to get a new home, all of that is a massive thumbs up. If you are in those kind of a contract sign off, because you had the Lovers card showing up, which is of course again contracts, and the 10 of Cups tells me about a happy home. Oh my God. Your dreams need a practical plan. And we'll take this one. Communication is key. I don't know why this pile had a very weird resonance with 1. Okay, so you might have certain messages for you in 1. If you want to listen to pile 1, I think you will have something or the other that shows up for you. Full moon in Taurus, the month of April. Sorry, the month of November, the month of May. Okay, are clearly important time for you. We'll read those in a bit. Give me one more card, please. Okay. You and your loved ones are safe. Let's look at this card. Wow, new moon in Taurus. I think I said April and here is April again. April, May are very important months for this pile. The new moon in Taurus and the new moon in Gemini will be very, very important. Something is completing at the end of 4 months. I'm literally making this in January. 4 months later is April. This is April duration. Oh my God, such an amazing pile and an energy. I mean, I can't pump you up anymore because this is cards talking to you. You got to believe, you got to have faith, and you got to start talking to spirit in your own language. Some of you need to work with affirmations, okay? A must do for you is writing affirmations, writing things that, make you feel calmer. Journaling is something which is, again, very, very strongly coming up, because putting your, pen to paper is how you will get to where you want to. Okay, being very clear-headed around why you're asking for what you're asking and why you deserve it. You need to have that clarity in your mind. Of course, Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde are the transits when I'm shooting this. I'm not surprised that communication showing up as a repeated message for every pile. You're only responsible for what you say. You're not responsible for what others understand, okay, or how they comprehend it. So speak your truth and then let it go, okay? Of course, financial abundance is repeatedly and clearly seen for this pile. I'm going to give it one more shuffle. The cards are a little all over the place. Okay. Are we okay? Yep. Let's give this a shuffle. Wow, we did see the twin flame, right? Look at this. I mean, I just shuffled it. Yep, some of you are going through a twin flame healing. This just became a love reading. Okay, this is not the intention, but it's becoming a love reading. Write a letter to the higher self of your twin flame. That is what your angels want you to do. What would you say to the love of your life if they were sitting right in front of you? And you can visualize it, or you can think about what they would be saying. Vegetarian, eating good, looking good is very much linked to the Queen of Wands energy, right? I think you're going to be very focused on your physical beauty and your appearance in the next 3 months, which is a wonderful thing. Nothing wrong with that. Taking care of your mind, body, spirit is super, super important for this file, okay? That will be very much linked to how emotionally fulfilled you feel, right? Hormones do make a difference to us. Here's back with that bold energy of solar plexus, that Queen of Wands. Trust in what you're asking for. Know that you deserve it, because you do, darling. You deserve the happiness, the fulfillment, the joy, the reciprocation, the affection, the things that all of us desire, but I think you question whether you're worth it, and you are. You are definitely worth it. Working with citrine is something which is strongly coming up. If you're somebody who's attracted to citrine currently, or citrine does draw you in, I would strongly recommend you carry a citrine, you work with citrine, okay? I think for the pile 1, I gave a crystal recommendation as well. Again, which is why I feel like this pile might have a message in pile 1, okay? I'm not taking those because Mars isn't ready. Let's look at some self-care messages. We'll then take a postcard and a final part of the reading where you can ask a direct question. If you have reached this part of this reading, you got to leave me a candle emoji, like the video, and hit subscribe, because hopefully, so far, you have found something of value, okay? Let's look at this. Did we talk about journal or what? I love spirit. I just love how this works. Okay. 11 is a number which is important for you. The month of the 29th of any of these months, 29th of January, by the way, if you're watching this while I post it, is when Venus goes direct, okay? Journaling your thoughts are very important. Alone time, like I said, it's okay to not always get everything that you're asking for right here, right now. Do you see that sun as well here? It brings me to that solar plexus energy as well. somebody has to walk out of your life, okay, because you took a stand, then that's the decision they make, because then you allow what you deserve, what you're asking for to come your way, right? If you're so scared to be alone, right, then you will never get what you've been demanding or deserving, rather. Chanting, number 8, okay, number 2, number 8, number 11, number 29. These could be some relevant dates in the next 3 months. These could be, your life path number, your personal year number. Take it as it resonates. Chanting and breath work, of course, came up. I don't know whether it was for your pile or for last pile. I think it was for the last pile. I said something to do with lungs. I feel that here as well. Yep, sound healing. I feel this pile should definitely listen to pile 1. I have so many messages which are overlapping between you and pile 1. If you like this reading and you thought that was you, I suggest you watch pile 1 as well. Those are the 3 self-care cards with which you should be taking care of your mind, body, spirit. Do not allow that negative chatter to get too loud, okay? Let's look at a postcard before we move towards the bonus part of your reading. And let's see what message we get from spirit for you. We're going to take this one, okay? Wow. Queen of Wands is the theme of this reading if I had to give it. There's only one you, and you have a unique place in this universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means that you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Taking a stand. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have, choose what your heart wants, and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. Love you so, so much again. Said this in the last pile as well. I love it that I get to do what I'm doing, I love my job. It's been a 9-hour day for me. After that, I'm making this video. It's the 3rd pile. We're already in an hours later. But I love what I'm doing. And that's thanks to you. Thanks to you for watching this, for liking this, for demanding this. Keeps me motivated, keeps me going. And I really, really enjoy reading cards. So thank you, Tarot Pals. Let us look at... Okay, now in this part of the reading, you can ask something specific that you've been seeking guidance for. I'm going to give you 3 cards. You can pick one of those cards and see what angel answers for you. Okay, a year from now flipped for all of you. But let's see. A specific question that you may have in mind for pile 3, the rose candle, okay? I'm going to take 1, 2, and 3. Okay, ready? I'm not going to explain these, of course, because this would mean different things to different people. Pile 1, you have communicate clearly. Again, that communication message showing up. Within the next few months, wow. That's your timeline message. Helpful people is back again for this pile. I hope this reading has helped you. It has resonated with you. It has given you some clarity. If it did, don't forget to like, subscribe. You know how to support a channel. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to lastly the 4th pile, which is a handmade crochet by Creative Cactus India, by the way. This is a part of something that they made for me and I like to keep things. I'm a hoarder sometimes. So here you go. This is what you've picked. If you do like tarot readings, there is a daily reading that happens on the Instagram account of Tarot Pal. If you've just found me, you will find the link below. I invite you to join us on the Instagram page. If you want a personal reading, I recommend you send me an email in the description box given below. There's an email address. I would be happy to share more details with you. And we are going to start off your reading trying to check what is the current energy that you're in as we start the 3-month cycle. We'll then look at some oracle cards as well. With tarot, we will first cover what is the current energy, what can we expect to unfold, and what's happening at the end of the 3-month cycle, okay? So that's your first card out. Second and third. Let's take a look. The underlying energy is Ace of Wands. Wow, 4 of Swords. Knight of Swords, a lot of sword cards. And the 10 of Wands. Okay. we're somewhat mentally exhausted. Okay, that's the first message I feel. When you're currently watching this, there's a sense of, God, I'm tired. I'm tired of my own mind. Mostly, I feel that's the answer. You're tired of your own thoughts. You're tired of your own mind. You're tired of so many ideas that overwhelm you, that you feel that burnout. Some of you feel a certain amount of burnout. It's like as if I'm sleeping for 10 hours, but I'm still tired, right? It's like I just don't have that energy. There's just so much going on in my head, yet I don't have the motivation to do what needs to be done. There's a sense of lacking motivation because there's a burnout, because there's a lot of mental energy that is holding you in. Okay, maybe you're also getting a little put off with the conversations around you. Okay, you don't like the conversations that are happening with you, for you. Sometimes it's just that energy. I strongly recommend, first of all, for this pile, go through an energy cleanse. Burn some sage, take some salt baths, drink some good tea. You will need that energy cleanse and protection, white light protection. Visualize a white light basically to wash away any kind of a spiritual debris, evil eye that you might have caught up on. Okay. Clearly, when you enter this reading, you're tired, you're thinking things through, you're sometimes overthinking, and that overthinking is exhausting you. You're feeling very drained by sometimes your own thoughts, sometimes the conversations that are happening. And there's a lot yet to do, even though there's such lack of motivation, it's like as if life is demanding too much out of you and you're not ready for it yet, right? It almost like life is demanding too much and I'm not ready to give it so much, and I'm just tired. I just want to sit. I just want to rest. And let me tell you, it's okay to rest. It's okay to sit down. It's okay to feel tired. It's okay to not have the best productive days every day. None of us do. Believe me, none of us do. If you know anything about enneagrams and MBTI, I'm an ENTP and I'm an enneagram 8. We're technically very productive, hardworking people. Trust me, coming from me as well, we're not always productive. We're not always doing everything at the right time, the right place, or making the best out of the day. And it's okay because we're humans, right? It's okay. So don't be so harsh on yourself. It's a message that I really want to give this pile. Okay, I'm not taking that yet. Let's look at what can we expect to unfold in the next 90 days or 3 months. What is going on for you guys? We're going to take 2 more cards. Let's see what comes out. This is the Nostradamus deck, for those of you who want to know. I strongly feel I want to tell you guys, guys need to watch the reading, which is messages for you from 2 years ahead, because I feel there's a message for you there which will resonate. 5 of Swords. Like I said, your thoughts are draining, okay? Energy vampires could be your problem. 8 of Cups. Something is disappointing you, and I feel for you guys. I don't know why. This pile is making me very, very emotional, because it suddenly just felt like as if, I'm choking. And that's the feeling that you guys are going through. It's as if you're choking on something. And wow, I don't know where this energy is coming from, but it's almost like I got that, got that drained energy within me. You're tired, and I feel you. It's not like you don't have enough. It's not like you're not grateful for what you have. It's not like, what you have is a privilege. But that doesn't mean that I can't be depressed. That doesn't mean that I'm not anxious. That doesn't mean that I don't want more. And that doesn't mean that I don't have a vacuum in me. There's a sense of a vacuum that I feel, that you're feeling. And if you've been ignoring that emotion, if you're somebody who's ignoring your mental health, I think it's going to take a lot of precedence, and it should. I strongly recommend it should take a mental precedence, a precedence over other things. Prioritize your emotional health. Go after what your heart seeks, darling. As irrational as it may feel, if you have to start something from ground zero, even if you're 42 and you just don't feel it anymore in you, unless you have, please take the message, with a certain amount of sensibility. I'm not saying that you drop your family and you run away, but you know what I mean, right? Like, it's a very short life, and you deserve to chase your heart's desires. And sometimes you deserve not to chase anything and just sit and wait for universe to give you the answers. 4 of Pentacles reversed. You're no longer holding your desires back. I feel the next 3 months, and I'm never going to sugarcoat this, it's not an easy month, the next 3 months. We are under the Venus retrograde, of course. If you're watching this while I post this, there's a Mercury retrograde upcoming. It's just going to break you away from the things that hold you back. It's like a 3 months, 90 days purge, where you are ready to release anything that is not resonating with your higher self. That is what is happening. I don't want to be a person. I don't want to be a label. I don't want to be this. I don't want to be that, which does not resonate with me. If it does not resonate with you, you're ready to walk away from it. And I'm so proud of you guys for doing that. You don't want to be labeled or be doing something or being a part of a spiritual practice, a group, a family, which is not fulfilling you. And this deserves strength. This requires time. This requires healing, and all of that is happening for you. Wow. With the healing, here turns the star card. I love how spirit works. Do leave me a star if you've reached this part of the miracle that we just saw, okay? In the comments, do leave me a star. There is healing happening for you guys. In the next 3 months, whatever is draining you so much energetically, your mind, your life, you're healing. You are getting the ability to surrender, to feel your emotions, to take care of your mental health and shine. Believe me, you're not slowing down. You're not left behind. Some of you need this assurance, and I don't know who this needs to hear it. You're not falling behind from your batchmates, from your peer group, from, whatever, these tick boxes that society puts on us. You're not falling behind. You're exactly where you need to be. You're doing exactly the best thing for your life, and you are enough. Okay, I really feel this pile needs to understand this. There's no timeline that you've missed. You're not left behind. This is your destiny, and it is unfolding in its unique way, and you have the right to live it the way that fulfills your heart. Listen to your intuition in the next 3 months. If something needs to break away, let it break away. If you want to go do something, do something. If you want to do nothing for the next 3 months, that's also absolutely okay. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Guys, everything which is not steady has to fall away. Right? Has to fall away. You cannot be bearing the burdens of half-assed efforts. This could be people in your life who, who are not really completely there, but they kind of are there, but then they drain you. Get away, cut yourself away from unstable places if they do not make you feel good. Okay, that is a very important task for you for the next 3 months. This next 3 months, 90 days, all I want you to do, and trust me, it will give you the quantum leap. Focus on your mental health. If there's a therapy that you've been planning to go into therapy. If there's a physical routine that you want to get into that. If you want to get into journaling, if you want to get into shadow work, whatever you need to do it. And there will be days wherein you won't be doing the best that you can, and yet you will be doing the best that you can. Sorry, had to pause the video. There was a background noise. Okay. Even if you feel like you've not achieved much in the next 3 months, I want you to just trust me, and you can come back to this reading on the 4th month and tell me if that happened. This slowdown is giving you the, I can't remember what it's called. What do you call that plaything that you pull it back and then it just goes really fast? What is it called? Catapult, right? You pull something and then and then you release the arrow, then there it goes shooting ahead, right? So moving 2 steps back to move 2 steps further. You're not getting left behind. The next 3 months, I strongly see healing for your emotional, physical. Wow, 7 of Cups reversed. You're moving away from illusions. You're no longer in a FOMO space. You know what you want. You know why you want it. You're making those right decisions for your mind, body, spirit. Especially, I feel, for mind, body, spirit. Some of you could be healing from a physical ailment as well. Some of you where there's been a lot of confusion, a lack of clarity. Clarity is the gift that you get at the end of this. Okay, this overdrained, overthinking, exhausted with life, stuck energy is healing and moving away. Okay. An Aquarius in your life could be playing a significant role, or somebody with an extremely strong Aquarius placement, because the best upright card that I have for you is giving me that strong Aquarius vibe, of course, with the star cards here, okay? Let's look at what is coming at the end of the 4th month for you guys. End of the 4th month. Okay, sorry, end of the 3rd month, but I said 4th month. Okay, now we're picking up speed. Like I said, this 3 months of shadow work and inner work that you can do, when you can stay focused, when you can heal yourself, when you can be true to yourself, when you take care of your mental health, will give you that, this is the catapult energy that I was talking about. Look at his body language as well in native fonts. A lot will start happening. It's like 80% of your work can be done with 20% of focus, something like that. I'm forgetting that line. Wow, that literally flipped. That is the 10 of Swords reversed. The worst is done with. The worst is over. Okay, you're going to get a second chance at life in some form. There's an inner child healing that I strongly feel this pile needs. There's a mother wound that you perhaps have dealt with. There could be, I don't know why. For some of you, it's a very evident message. There was a certain kind of a lack of a resource. This resource could be money. This resource could be time. It's as if, I'm seeing a child who just wanted to be hugged. And you will know if that is you or if that is not you. It's just a child who just wants hugs. Okay. Some of you may have certain physical phobias as well, like you don't want to go to water, you don't want to climb on too much of a height, and these things could be your past life things as well. I don't know why this was supposed to be a 3 months reading, but every pile has taken its own individual course. Okay, wherever messages spirit wanted to give us, they gave us. There's a lot of healing. Okay, and believe me, the worst is truly done for you. Okay, the worst is truly done for you. You have the power. I think some of you don't even believe right now when you're watching this reading that I have the power to get out of this financial crunch. Do I have the power to even look beautiful, be hotter, be smarter? Yes. Nobody is coming to save you. You're going to save you because you do have the power to save you. Don't keep waiting for someone's approvals, validation. Somebody will come in and change your life, take you to a better place. You're going to take yourself to a better place. Look into the mirror. Mirror work is wonderful for this file because you need that inner belief that you're doing the best you can. Okay, that you are being, I'm not taking any of the cards, by the way, because that literally just spilled through. Okay, you're doing the best you can, and these next 3 months are your time to give yourself, make your mind, body, spirit, your health your biggest priority, your mental health your biggest priority, getting grounded, getting focused, walking away from relationships that have just drained you. Okay, that is the energy for the next 3 months for you. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. Moon water is one healing technique that I strongly recommend you guys work with. Okay, if there's a particular wound, there's a particular therapy session that you need, moon water is something that I strongly see will help you. I typically avoid it on eclipse, but that's just a choice for you. Okay, so full moon, working with the moon, and surrendering to the divine. I feel chanting is another thing that will really help you. If you're somebody who's never believed in God, you might be surprised how things are unfolding in the next 3 months for you, because I don't know why I feel like some of you who are watching this reading are atheists, and divine is going to step into your life and show you what the higher power truly means in different forms. You don't have to believe in God or religion or something, but something's going to happen which will shift your perspective around all of this, and you will really feel the miracle, the magic, the grace of the divine. You'll feel the grace of the divine. Adjustments are required. Do not get too attached to a particular outcome, a particular person, because I think that is also what is draining your energy. You're trying too hard to win over something. New moon in Capricorn, which just went by the way. So if you've set certain intentions last new moon, and ask yourself where you were in the past 7 days. Okay, what happened in the past 7 days? It might have clues for you as to what is really working out for you. Okay, it might be a very, very draining 3 months of inner work, but if you do it, that's your confirmation. Your hard work will pay off. Things will start moving at a tremendous pace. Sometimes when things are not working out externally, all we need to do is just get to a more inner safe place, right? Workshops and seminars, learning and educating yourself, also being a part of spiritual workshops and seminars. Okay, some of you want to literally take workshops and seminars up. Online learning could be another important way. Being a part of a community, a spiritual community as well, which helps you get closer to God and yourself. Shield yourself, again, talks about that energy, vampire energy. Okay, from harsh, and I feel some of you also need a diet change. Okay, there could be hormonal flicks which are happening because of diet things that are not suiting you, allergies, and you're not able to yet recognize what food is causing it. You will be able to. Connecting with animals, working with animal spirit, surrounding yourself with spirit totems. If you have pets, spending time with them. These are different ways in which you can heal. I don't know why, but for this pile, I just repeatedly feel the next 3 months, guys, nothing is more important than your mental health. Nothing is more important than your, because all of these things are the foundations, right? If you want to be a great mother, a great father, a great businesswoman, a great, whatever you want to be, you got to be the best version of yourself for yourself. And it starts inside out. Okay, I'm going to look at some self-care cards, and then we'll move to a postcard and a bonus of the message. If you have so far reached this part and this has resonated for you, I want you to leave me a flower emoji in the comment section below. Tells me that you did reach it and you chose to engage with me. Helps me a lot. Intuition. I don't know why that was the first message I wanted to give, but I didn't say it. You've intuitively recognized what or who you no longer want to be. What or who is not your truth. What or who does not resonate with you, but there's something in you which keeps holding you back to that same place. You're ready. Okay, I don't know which validation, which sign from spirit you're waiting for. You're ready to do this, go do this. Okay, number 10 and number 28. 2 and 8 could also, okay, wow, look at the stars, your astrological transits. Some of you could be going through certain Mahadashas, Saturn Mahadasha, Rahu Mahadasha, Mars Mahadasha. These could be the different Mahadashas that you're currently going through. If you don't know, these are things about Vedic astrology. And this 3 months transit is asking you to, there's a lot of, wow, this is your underlying energy. Rest and recuperation is what is on the cards for you for the next 3 months. Take it easy on yourself. Heal your mind, body, spirit. Check if you want to, if you've been considering a tarot reading, an astrology reading, especially an astrology reading, you might want to go for that. You might get some answers. Stargazing is, of course, another thing that will bring you a lot of peace. And the third way of taking care of yourself is, of course, oh, my throat is literally choking. Some of you guys really have a throat chakra blockage, which means you either overshare or you cannot express what you're trying to get to, okay? Number 9, number 10, number 2, number 8, number 4, the date's 31. These could be some relevant dates for the next 3 months for you guys. I am going to move towards a postcard, and then we look at the bonus part of the reading where you can ask a specific question, okay? For this pile, honestly, I'm not going to tell you to do anything else except all of us need at least 1 month in the year wherein it's all about me, if not every day. I mean, every day it's all about you, at least for 10 minutes, but make the next 3 months just about you and your health, okay? You are in such good shape right now that we are all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice, to get with spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder, where is this all going? But if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know that you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. I mean, beautiful message. Are you connected to the divine? I want you to ask yourself that. Okay, you do not have to do this alone. You're not alone. You have help. Okay, you need to associate yourself with the help. And I don't know why I want to repeatedly say this, guys. You're loved. You're loved. Okay, you needed that affirmation, and just trust me, giving you our virtual hug. We all feel lonely, alone, not supported, and regardless of where we are in life at different phases of life. It's natural. It's normal. Feel it. Heal it. And you don't have to do this alone. Okay. Here we go. Now in this part, I want you to ask one specific question or 3 specific questions if you want to for the next 3 months. We're going to take out 3 cards. These are not yes and no, but just any guidance that you may want to hear about the situation that you're asking about. Okay, ready? We're going to take 3 cards, and we're going to go with this one, and this one. Okay. Meditation brings answers, by the way, is your general answer. Ready? I hope you've left me a flower emoji if you've reached this part of the reading. And here we go. 1 is reconsider. 2 is a yes. And 3 is unlikely. Wow, very pointed messages, right? Reconsider, yes, or unlikely. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Take care of yourself. I love you.